Well, I just put the girls down for a nap, and now it's time to finally clean my sewing room. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like, and you cannot judge me because it's a disaster and I haven't cleaned it since Wonka, so there is just stuff everywhere. But you have to see it so that I can show you a before and after shot, and you can feel proud of me when I'm done cleaning. But look at this. Look at this disaster. There are just fabric scraps and thread everywhere. It looks like a tornado hit my sewing room, so I really need to clean it. Like, there's still, look at this. This is a fabric scrap from freaking Hamlet. Oops, better get going. Well, here we go. It looks so much better. It's still in need of like a desperate vacuum, but at least you can see the floor and move in here and cut stuff on the mat. And look what else I did. I hung up my diploma because I'm a costumer and this is my costume room. Or I mean my office. So that's where you hang those things, right? Whew. Well, I feel pretty accomplished. Girls are still sleeping. I'm actually gonna try taking my machine apart and fixing the tension discs myself. It seems pretty simple. If it's too hard, I promise I'll put everything back together and take it to someone. We'll see how this goes. As I was pulling the machine apart to get things, more stuff started raining out of it. This thing and this here fell out this spring, but good news, I put it back in right. You know how we know? It's because when we adjust the tension, it moves. Holla! We're doing something right. Well, I've got it all put back together, so now we'll have to test it and see if I did it right. Well, it's sewing. It's not perfect. It's still being weird with the tension. And in fact, this disc is like, I can't move it this way. I can only move it this way. It's super hard to move it to the higher numbers. So I've obviously done something not quite right. I'm just trying to decide if I feel like I want to pull it apart again. I don't know. Well, you know, it's not perfect. I did take it apart and redo it, but I think I've got it to a point. This was me testing all the different, you can't even really see. There we go. See, this is no good, but that was just a bad tension. See, this tension here, again, is not perfect, but it's much better than what it was doing. So, I call it a success. We'll leave it be until it starts being totally awful, if that ever happens, and then we can take someone to fix it. But as long as it's working, I'm content.
Well, school is over. I am on my way home. But before I go home, I had to stop off at our local neighborhood printing store because my wife is published. What? Produced. My 6th hour is producing her play that she wrote. And I just got the posters for it. And we're going to hang them up around town. So that's exciting. My wife has an advertisement for a 1-act she wrote that I'm producing. So school was interestingly difficult today because kids are just done with learning. And I know that like everyone kind of gets burnt out and begins to feel this way. Even I am feeling this way. But like, man, it's the last full week. Next week is like, there's nothing going on for these kids. Teachers shouldn't be teaching, in my opinion. But like this week is kind of the last hoorah, and this week is the final, like, give it all you got. And there was a really good video that we watched at the middle school today about like, whoa, the AC is happening though. Guys, I know I shouldn't be filming driving, but all these things are on my mind and I just have to. There's a really good video that we watched at the middle school today about endurance, in that you develop endurance when you're the most exhausted, and that this time of year is the what you should be enduring the most and like building up that endurance. And I took that to my high school today and I was like, let's talk a little bit about endurance, because in one of my classes I was like, okay, we're gonna do this project, and this class is notorious for the backlash that I receive about projects that we're gonna do or assignments that they have to do. Like I don't know what they thought going into a high school theater class was gonna be, but by goodness, with me, you better believe that it's gonna be projects and learning and videos and all these things that help them understand the concept. Anyway, today I was like, hey, we're gonna do this, and then no! So I kind of freaked out at them, and I was like, if I hear any more complaining, I will fail you. I am exhausted. I am enduring, but I want them to like learn and have fun and practice these skills that they will take in theater. They were not having that. And I get that we just did a unit where we watched 3 movies. Like, I understand that, but it's time. It's time to engage in physical activity and learning. So that's my rant for the day. May is a hard month to teach in. Like, it's hard. Anyway, let's go in, see my wife.
Hello? Excuse me? Did you know you weren't even in yesterday's video? Can you even believe that? So I figured I better get you to come say goodbye so you could be in the video. Yeah, because people love seeing you. Careful. Are you okay? Oh, honey. Okay, now that everyone's feeling better, hanging out in the same crib together, should we tell these people goodbye? It's the diaper cream. Can I have it? Thank you. Okay, are you ready? You say, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, have courage and be kind. Be kind. Be kind. You're so cute.